Okay, so I'm going to show you how to clip your video and how to save it to a disk. So click Menu, click Playback, choose your playback. We're going to use Smart Playback. Picking our date, picking our camera, drawing our box, clear our settings, choose a single box, draw a box, search our recordings, find what we're looking for. Okay, so when you find what you're looking for and you have your video, then you can click on to Start Clipping. And what Start Clipping does is it starts the file of where you want to record from, and then you can pick your ending for the clipping, and then you can click on Stop Clipping. What that did is it made a file for you to export, and the clipping started at one time and ended at another. So when you go back up, all the files that are in the clipping that you did, they are available for you to download. So basically what you would then do is just select all these files, and then you just want to export them all. So the recordings that you clipped, these are the files that contain those recordings. So you would just simply want to select the export all. Select all the cameras first, select all the recordings, and then export all. Your DVR has two USB ports, one USB port on the front and one USB port on the back. Your USB port, one of these is probably used by your mouse, so just use the other one for your USB disk. Just insert your USB disk in, and then it's ready for you to transfer video to. Okay, so once you've got your USB disk inserted into your DVR, you'll probably need to format it if you've never used it before. So just click Format, and it will format the USB disk for you. It takes just a couple of seconds. Once the formatting is complete, now you're ready to export your files to it. So you can just create a new folder if you want to put them in a folder, or you can just simply export them. Now when you export them to your disk, you can also include with it a player. And I suggest you do that, especially if you're sharing the video with law enforcement. Then you'll want to make sure you include a player so that they can play the video. Click OK, and it will begin the exporting process. Now I recommend that you have two USBs. You should always make at least yourself a copy of whatever you give to law enforcement. At least if not, save it on your USB, maybe transfer it to your PC, but you just want to make sure that you keep a copy. In case they lose their copy or their copy is corrupted, then you can always go back and get the other copy that you have. And depending on how much video you have, it could take a couple of minutes for it to save all the video to the USB disk. If you have hours of video that you want, then your USB disk may not be big enough. You may have to get a USB hard drive, and that will allow you to transfer much more information. And once your video is completed, then you just want to click OK, and you can exit out.